Nation, and welcome back to Detroit, Michigan for the hockeytown, as we would say in Pittsburgh, tournament in what will be a colossal clash here at Buffalo Wild Wings Arena between the Dallas Stars Elite and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. We are joined here in the oven again by none other than the Commodore George Pearsall. George, break this one down for us, buddy.
Yeah, we're a little behind schedule here, Jeremy. I'm not sure. I think some of these games have just gone a little long. So those of you watching at home, you're treated to a delayed start here, and Penguins going to come out against the number 5 ranked team in the country, Dallas Stars, and hope to bring out their best effort of the season.
Looks like we already have the chat up and running. Mike Jones, I'm not sure how D'Angelo's chiming in, but but he's logged in somewhere. Hopefully he's logged in on the ice today, George.
D'Angelo's got his phone on the bench. He's joining the chat, right?
A top 10 clash here. The starting lineup for your Penguins: in net, number 1, the squish tender, Squishy Evans. On defense, 57, Dave Chappell. And 78, Dom Caruso. Up front for the Penguins, the wings, number 53, the OG, Owen Golnack. Number 19, Jimmy Halliday. And the Honey Badger, number 17 at center is Zach Brenneman. Penguins get it deep in the Stars' end. This goaltender's what, 6'4"?
Some big boys on this team.
Yep. It's up and down the lineup here, it looks like. Size on the back end for Dallas. Nothing wrong with a little size on the back end.
Almost.
Who was that? Was it Golnack in front?
Halliday almost got one. Halliday.
Sorry,
and it looks like there might be a goal? No? What's happening? Oh, just a high stick. The way the players were reacting there, I didn't know what the call was. Okay.
So a high stick on the puck, so the puck will come the whole way back to the left of the squish tender. I thought my clock wasn't running there for a second, but it was on like the app in behind. So we got that fixed up. Face off for Pearsall. Jumping right in on the play is Jones, and here's Pelly joining the rush, leading the rush as he drives the center. Crisscrossing with Jones in a drive by Pelly, comes off the goaltender. So some early action in the Dallas net here. Here's Track at center. A rolling puck will be picked off by Dallas, and they come storming back in, winding and firing. And the squish tender has that one in the paraphernalia for his first action. Back and forth here in the first minute.
Nice save by Squish. Good to get that early rubber on that, especially in a big game like this, Jeremy. Now both teams, less than a minute into the contest, both teams on the shot clock.
Face-off will come to the left of Squish. Don't forget there's a scoreboard up top on the feed. Won by the Penguins again. Tossed around, here's Flume. From chatting to rushing up the ice. Banked off the boards. It's brought on by Dallas with a shot from the outside. And we saw that from them in the Rocco game, but the Penguins tried to play the puck there. I don't think the defense was ready for it.
No, the miscommunication in front, and Penguins lucky to escape that one.
See if they can counterattack here. The 90s line is on for the Penguins, as they're stopped at the blue line here, and it's put back in the Penguin corner. So those are the types of things, like little errors come up in a big way in some of these games, as the Penguins will work it deep in the Stars' end. Flume tied up the whole way to the wall there on the forecheck, and it'll be dumped in again. And we've seen it the second time. I brought it up to Squish. We saw I noticed in the Rocco Dallas game, when the Stars dump it in, they put it on net.
Yep, they sure do.
That's the second time we've seen it, a dump from out in the neutral ice on cage. So Penguins goaltender was aware it may happen. It's happened twice in the first 3 minutes. As play comes out from behind the net by Halliday. It'll be counterattacked by the Stars up the boards here. Caruso gathers at center, sent off the stick of Halliday.
Well, Jimmy Halliday playing with some vigor here this evening.
We get these Detroit officials, which tend to let things go a little bit more than some of the other regions. We saw it in game 1. We probably chalked it up to a little bit of inexperience by the officials, but we've heard the scouting report is they're going to let the boys play for the most part. I saw that in the last game as well.
As long as it's consistent, that sounds great.
Caruso with a great feed up for Jones. An indirect play off the board just gathered in by the Stars. Schweitzer tries to disrupt. He comes together with Pearsall. It's a 2-on-1. They drive in. Blocker saved by the squish tender. Goes the whole way to the corner. Another blocker save comes off the blocker and is gobbled up by the glove.
Boy, they're throwing everything on net here so far, Jeremy. They're just trying to get some shots on. I think that's probably part of the Dallas Stars game plan. Get shots to the net, try to get bodies there. You see really them shooting from all over.
Face off to the corner for the Penguins. The Stars will get there first.
3-on-2.
Comes Jones. He'll bank it off the boards and pick it up on the other side. Lucas Jones in with Schweitzer. His shot down low, goes the whole way through the crease. Just missing the glove hand side. Schweitzer feeds it in front for Pearsall. It'll work all the way to the corner. Braden Pearsall. Now Schweitzer.
Hard for the viewers at home to see. There is an enormous amount of room behind the net. 2 to 3 times more than UPMC.
Shot from the point. Bouncing around in front, still loose, but they'll get a whistle anyway.
I bring up, Jeremy, the room behind the net. One of the hallmarks of this Penguins team is that cycle down low. And with that amount of space, they could really get to work there behind the net and in the corner. Something to look for.
We'll definitely keep an eye on that. So not a traditional NHL dimensions, as the NHL did move the nets back quite a few years ago now when they put that trapezoid in place at the NHL level.
Yeah, it's really noticeable how much room there is behind the nets.
Shot from the outside. Waved that with a high stick. It's in the net. No goal.
Yeah,
Definitive call there by the official.
I think that was Carlson who got that one up out of the clouds.
Yeah, sometimes with the smaller ones, we talk about how they may have to jump to get to that one. That was clearly played with the high stick.
Yep, that was up. That was up. Impressive hand-eye coordination from number 90, Jack Carlson.
Looks like the goaltender may have lost his steel on the play.
What?
I don't think he has a skate blade in at the moment. So he's going to go off and try to get a skate blade, and we may see a goalie switch here, at least temporarily.
Yeah, you're right.
So could the Penguins maybe take advantage of this here? An opportunity. The faceoff's all the way back in their own end. Because we see a rush up ice, a cold goalie off the bench. Now, it's only been about 4 minutes since warm-up, so.
But still, mentally, you're in a different frame of mind, right?
Absolutely. As a drive from Dallas goes off his own teammate. And he felt that one.
Yeah, friendly fire there from the Dallas defender.
Rose up the boards. He's looking for Carlson, cut off by the defense. In from the wing, a winding, firing the squish tender, kicks one out. A block shot by Foster on the second attempt.
Danny Foster just eating shots, Jeremy.
Shot from the point, gloved by Squish. We'll get a whistle.
Yeah, we are 5 minutes in here. I would put the unofficial shot clock, I would say 7 for Dallas, and I would say 3 so far for the Penguins. So they are clearly getting shots at Squish from all over, and he is equal to the challenge so far.
Redeman on the faceoff, able to win it forward here as the Penguins escape their own end. Redeman in front of the Stars bench, followed on great support there. Through comes Halliday with a drive, and this one's gonna count, baby! It's Halliday season here in Detroit.
Jimmy Halliday, we said he's playing with some vigor. He gets that puck along the left-hand boards, goes in, and he makes no mistake about it. He rips that puck far side. And you said it, Jeremy, taking advantage of the cold goaltender. Could that have been a factor? Possibly, but Halliday makes it 1-0 Pens.
It's a Halliday season. I love when I get to sing.
I think we all do.
The fans do not. That is the #1 request on chat. Stop singing. As the Penguins put it back in the Stars' end. So an early lead here after, like you said, Dallas really throwing pucks at the net early. Penguins jump on one, and Jimmy Halliday down the left wing side makes it 1-0. He's back on the puck. Another drive.
Same spot.
That one will just miss the cage. Brenneman with the pressure, keeps it in at the line briefly. Now pressures at center ice. A good read by Chappie to jump up on the play. All the way to the Star line where Halliday will put it in on an onside play, offside play.
Yeah, you see the Penguins, when they score, they can score in bunches. And Halliday looking for his second of the shift there.
And Stephanie on the chat, but actually fell the whole way to third, or fourth. Fourth on the chat.
A little late to the game.
Yeah. A late start here, and late to the chat, and Stephanie. Going to make it up by being at least 3 or 4 comments here today on the chat, I'm sure. Mostly about the Commodore. As here comes Jones with speed. Can he get around both defenders? He will, and that's a blocker saving it, Andy.
Nice shot by Jones, really from the same real estate that Halliday scored his goal from.
Here comes the Stars back and forth action here. As a goalie dad, I hate it. As a shot comes in, and
what a save!
Tracks it.
What a save by Squish. Jeremy, he goes into the full split post to post, and he shuts the door, back door. What a save.
Sweet buttery crumpets.
Oh boy, his teammates appreciate that effort. What a performance here in the first period by Squish. Awesome save. There appears to be a, trying to get the full complement of players for Dallas on the ice. Now we do.
Face off in the Penguins' end.
Oh,
We're back
boy.
to boy Jones. He's trying to escape once, twice, but the Stars will keep it. Now they have numbers as a drive from the point in the chest area. The Squish tender is able to gobble it up.
Boy, Squish, you said it. Gobbled it up. Able to come out on the top of the crease, make himself big in that net, and he shuts that down.
90 Carlson set to take the draw. Won again by Stars. Back to the point. They'll go down to the corner. Getting there first, Foster. Chip to the corner for Carlson. Up the boards comes Bolus. Bolus in front for Flume. D'Angelo darting to the offensive zone, able to get a skate to it and advance it further. Carlson will cut off the breakout attempt once, but the Stars will counterattack here. A 2-on-2 to the Penguins line before they turn it back the other way. Penguins driving in. The track meet continues off the stick of Bolus right to Carlson for a shot that's kicked away. Rebound in front, battling forward. Bolus in front of the cage.
Power
we
play
have arm raised.
Power play on.
Bolus is going to go off for a hook, it looks like.
Wow. I didn't see that.
That's tough. Right in front of the net. Squish thought it was on Dallas. He was halfway to the bench.
So did I. Yeah, so did I. Wow. Okay. Now the Penguins are going to go to the PK here. They're going to send out Golmack and Brenneman. Hard to disagree with that decision here, Jeremy.
So the Penguins, with about just under halfway through the period. Again, 14-minute periods here. Hopefully we have a good stream. It looks a little choppy at this end, but I don't know if that's just my iPad reception. Can't tell. So hopefully you guys are getting a good stream at home. You can let us know in the chat. And that might just be, I did not hook that up to the Wi-Fi. I should have. It looks like we've got a good stream, although I am missing a couple frames, it looks like. So maybe I am a little choppy here. Sorry, guys. We'll work on that a little bit, but not while we're on the PK. As the puck will roll out.
Here comes Brenneman.
Can he get to it? Pestering Zhang at center.
Boy, the defender there was a little casual. And Brenneman almost took advantage.
And one comes in front. Brenneman might this time. Can he get it? He didn't quite have Golnack. He never had the angle to him.
Yep.
But the Penguins able to work it deep about halfway through the power play here. As the Stars, I mean, look at the size of the forward barreling down the outside.
Nice play.
Pulling up. A good job by Halliday. Early favorite for one of those Stars. The Commodores' 3 stars as Halliday knocks that out of midair and gets it deep. Pearsall in after it. To the corner where he stops, pulls up, fires it in behind. Here's Halliday. He'll play with it in behind that extra room behind the Stars net.
Yeah, keep it there, huh?
20 left on the man advantage for Dallas. An NHL-looking game here with the Stars in their white uniforms with the big D Texas logo on the chest. They're going to say icing here.
Oh, boy, that's tough. Hey, Jeremy, I want to rewind about 4 minutes. Danny Foster made a couple unbelievable blocks right in front of his own net. Dallas with some strong pressure, and he went down, sacrificed the body. And that's something that he does that can oftentimes go unnoticed, but some heroic plays from Danny.
I can tell you who doesn't go unnoticed is the guy, is goalies and goalie dads.
Yeah.
So, love me some Danny Bananas Foster as the penalty is over on the Penguins. We're back to 5-on-5 action here as they hold on to a 1-0 lead. Driving in and firing one wide to the Squish tender. It'll be on the half wall, and Jones jumps to it, pokes it by.
Oh.
As it just roll off of his stick on what'll be an offside play.
So close. So close. 5:48 left in the first period here. Penguins up 1-0, but trailing in the shot department. Shots right now 10-5. That's the Commodore shot clock, that is, but I think that's probably a pretty good estimation.
Here's Track at the line. Able to fire one in as the Penguins try to get that shot total closed up a little bit.
Yep. We're going to have the face-off now to the left of the Dallas goaltender here.
Cleared by Dallas. Not going to be far enough for icing, and the Stars will get to it. Pelly able to eliminate a player there.
Yeah, I thought they might get him, but good no call by the ref.
I agree. As the shot comes in on Squish, he gets it with the body and then the paddle as there's a player right in front.
Boy, the paddle was so clutch there, huh?
Swiping it away on that rebound. You want to see him control that rebound better, but if he doesn't, that's what you got to get is that paddle out. As now we get an interference penalty here. Looks like it'll be on the Stars.
And the Penguins are fired up. Boy, you see lots of emotion on this team. All positive. And the Penguins now looking to add to their lead as the Carlson, Flume, Bolus line heads out there with Foster and Bros on the back end.
So the Penguins will jump on the man advantage. Up to the point, here's Bros. Across for Flume. Flume and Bros catch up at the point and go down to the corner. Here's Bolus. With that extra space behind. Flume along the wall now. Up top for Bros. Across for Carlson as the 90s go to work. The 90s on 9. We'll see the 90s get number 2 here. How's that? Okay. Here's Carlson along the half wall. Bros with a drive. A good, heavy, hard, low shot that deflects wide. Flume will keep it at the line. He'll twist. Pelly-esque there. He'll go to the corner. Bolus. Nice move there. Plays it through the triangle. He's able to get it back to Flume at the point. Across for Bros. Bros goes through the seam. An indirect feed. I think he was looking for Bolus. It'll come to the corner. Rimmed all the way around. Bros jumping down on it. Couldn't keep it in. It'll be cleared by Dallas. 30 seconds left with the man advantage. An indirect feed will find Carlson, who darts to the middle. Onside as Foster gains the zone. They'll leave it for Carlson. Carlson jumps over a stick. Looks all the way across the Flume. It comes off of a skate. Here come the Stars shorthanded. Chappie will keep it to the outside as Squish will have it come off his glove and out front. We saw Dallas score on one similar to that against Rocco, where they were able to, it just ramped over the Rocco goalie as Carlson drives one down low.
Boy, back and forth action. Got a track meet here. And that ends the power play for the Penguins as chances galore on both sides of the ice.
Yeah, it was a great power play there by the Pens. Here's Brenneman to lean over the face-off dot. Penguins control there. It'll come off Caruso's stick. Look at the Stars pressuring the Penguins' points. We saw the puck come off Flume's skate there at the end of that power play and lead to a break. Here we saw Caruso under immediate pressure from the Stars' wings. So we'll keep an eye on that as we get an icing here with 3:20 to go in period 1.
I'm hearing from some folks at home that the feed is a bit choppy, Jeremy, but maybe we can take a peek at that at the intermission, maybe?
Yeah, I'll actually go to an intermission and see what I can do.
We'll go to the truck.
About that. I don't know that I have much recourse quickly, but I will do my best.
Oh.
Back out come the Stars. Chopped away from an on-charging forward. I'm going to try to combine. I know they say not to do it, but we're going to try to combine streams. The Ghostbusters would not be happy. I hope it doesn't affect the 90s line. But I'll try to combine some Wi-Fi streams here for us and get us a better signal out. As Dallas up through center, this will be another icing.
It looks better when the camera's not moving, although the problem in this game has been back and forth, left and right. So hopefully we can take a peek at that. 2:44 to go here in the first period. Penguins up 1-0 and gaining ground in the shot department, Jeremy.
Penguins will win the faceoff back for Pelly. Look at that sneaky play there. What, did you see that one?
I sure did.
They snuck a guy off on the draw in the defensive door and tried to sneak a forward out the offensive door behind the Penguins defenseman. So some gamesmanship by the Stars bench. As Pearsall comes through center, he stood up on the play.
Oh, they're going to call it,
and they're going to call it, too. Interference, the call as Pearsall dumped it in. And he got stood up at the blue line. That would be probably a clean play in a year.
Yeah, that's right. What are they calling? Interference is the call there. And power play late in the period here. You know, they say, the ends of periods, the beginning of periods are certainly big. And the Penguins with a chance to get another one here late. Face-off win by the Penguins.
Pelly with a shot that deflects, bounces around in front, they tap it by, and it's Schweitzer on the spot. Ryan Schweitzer right in front of the net.
It took him 8 seconds to get one. The Penguins win the face-off, goes back to Pelly, and boy, he is so skilled, Jeremy, at feeding that puck through traffic, getting it on net. And Ryan Schweitzer, one of our 3 stars from the first game, buries the puck. Penguins take a 2-0 lead here late in the first.
That had to be jammed because you can't jelly a puck in the net like that.
Oh.
Ryan Schweitzer with a big hole.
Is that a new one?
That's a new one.
Okay.
They were getting stale. I had to come up with some new ones for the year. Shot comes in, squish, gloves and holds that one.
I would keep that in the rotation. I like that.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'll work on the stream here in intermission, folks.
If the video is choppy.
Paris is listening, I need I logged out of Speedify, and I need that. So if our producer in Pittsburgh is on the horn, if he could text me what I need to get back into Speedify, that would be awesome. I know Mr. Carter watching. I have gotten the messages, but that is not the case. Those players have moved along as the squish tender puts one to the corner. There's that sneaky dump on net again.
So many times.
And you know what I saw against Rocco in the first period? And they try to bounce it out in front of the crease. That's a tough play. As the squish tender stands strong on the short side shot there from the side of the net as Dallas tries to get one back.
Extended shift here by Pearsall and Jones. You don't want to see these bodies get trapped out there. You saw Schweitzer take a change there a little bit ago, and now you got some tired bodies.
As a shot comes through the crease. So the Penguins trying to survive here. 1 minute to go in the first.
Just send it.
Flume to it. Flume has the fresh legs. He's tied up along the boards. Rimmed around. Here's Jones. Pulls it off the wall.
There you go.
And he clears it out. It'll be icing on the Penguins, but I think they needed it.
Yeah, as they play, these opponents get tougher and tougher. You know, those mental mistakes, staying out too long, that can come back to bite you. So good play by Schweitzer there, and now you're going to see Bolus and Mr. Carlson join D'Angelo on the ice.
Carlson on the faceoff. That one right there won by Bolus as he jumped right in, but he didn't quite gain the line, and it'll be icing.
Not quite the perfect dump. I thought he'd get there inches before. But they're going to bring that all the way back down. And you're right, Jeremy, a lot of times people talk about faceoffs as purely a center statistic, but it's not. I mean, everybody on the ice is helping win that battle. You see it again there. Bolus, once again.
I mean, clearly when you see him go swipe clean back to a point or something, there's one from the point kicked out by the squish tender, and Flume comes to center.
Nice pass
in front
by
for Bolus. He tried to get it across to Carlson, had a stick lift from behind at the last second.
With Flume has kind of got it going here.
Here comes Carlson at center. He'll play it back to Caruso. He'll go heavy off the boards, and Flume will dump it in. as the time ticks away here in period number 1. We'll get the end of 1 from Detroit. We're going to head to the second here. I'm going to try to work on the stream, folks. I'm going to take us to an intermission. All right, folks, we're back live here. Sorry, I'm trying to work on a few things to try to get us a better output. We might jump off for a brief second and come back. If we have to try to switch to a cellular signal instead of the Wi-Fi here. As Dallas comes in, shot blocked by Pelly. Penguins leading 2-0 here early second period. Remember, 14-minute periods. 14-minute periods as Pelly works behind the net. It'll be freed up, Golnack in the corner.
Games go more quickly with these 14-minute periods, huh?
Actually, I haven't noticed it. I feel like they've gone just about as long, but I don't know. As a drive off the iron, and the rebound kept out. So if Squish doesn't get it, the post behind him will help out.
The goalie's best friend there, right?
That's all he gave him. That's what they'll tell you. That's all he had to shoot.
That's it.
As Pearsall comes through center. Oh boy. Gets jammed up a bit here. With Halliday, as back through comes the Stars as they lift one high up over the cage.
Upload.
Driven back at the net, wide of Squish.
The upload is definitely faster on cellular.
I may have to switch to your feed then. As Jones come off the wall, shoots it in front, bouncing puck. Jones will get to it for a shot that goes wide. I look for him to pot one here in this one. He's had a couple chances. Looked strong. Here's Pearsall getting it to him to go off the boot.
Here comes Carlson onto the ice fresh. Let's see if he can take advantage of Dallas as they've been trapped in their own zone.
So the Penguins do, we've seen them do it a couple times in these second periods as the Stars fired up. No, how's that not icing? I can't answer that. But we play on. Here's Jones with it. Off the boards for Carlson. Carlson has Schweitzer joining him. Carrying to the outside. Protects with the arm. I love it. A power move by the diminutive center. As he gets it in behind, here's Bolus.
Diminutive.
This clock is a minute off as I didn't get a chance to adjust it to 14-minute period, so we'll let that run. But here's Foster in the Penguins' end. A puck comes off the dasher. Can the Penguins take advantage? Bolus up for Flume. D'Angelo Flume in with the step. Goes to the backhand. Just couldn't pull the trigger, but he fires a forehander that just goes wide.
Boy, great save by the Dallas goaltender, Jeremy. He went into the full split. Got a leg pad on that shot. Flume flying here so far.
Bolus chopping it down the boards. Flume following on. Here's Carlson behind the net. He's pressuring the Dallas defense.
Look at the size difference. I mean, it's hard to see on the feed here, folks. It looks like they're playing an 08 team. I mean, some of these boys are really, really tall.
And the Penguins aren't necessarily a small. I mean, they've got some smaller players.
Ooh.
But, that was a heavy hit. And that was, I mean, it's one of those unfortunate, too. Like, that's right at elbow level. And we're going to get an elbow, and it's up high.
Boy, Brenneman goes in hard. It looked like an elbow to the head there. Tough play.
He's down on the ice.
The refs talking here, but Verbeek seems to be having a good chat with him in the corner. Hope he's okay.
All right, we've switched to Wi-Fi stream here, so let's see what we're looking at. We might be better.
Scary play in the offensive zone as Brenneman taken into the boards hard from behind. His head seemed to rattle off the glass, and you just have to hope that he's okay.
And 17 is going to head off here. It looks like just a minor at this point in time. A minor penalty here as Brenneman's up on his feet. Hunched over, but skating off on his own power.
Happy to see him on his feet here.
Yeah,
and
very much so.
Scary play, right? That's all you can say. Scary play.
Coach Verbeek gets an explanation from the official here. My guess is what they're saying is it is a size differentiation as to why it was in that area, but it's still an elbow to the head in my opinion. But my opinion doesn't matter, only the guys in stripes do. So
Penguins are going to try to make him pay for it here on the power play. I think they're 1 for 2 so far, right? Something like that.
So the Penguins with the man advantage. Yeah, a quick one on their last one. The Schweitzer tally in front as Pearsall gets it to Golnack. A drive by Halliday. Or I'm sorry, I think it was, yes, Halliday's goal was off the rush. It was Schweitzer's goal. Here's Halliday in behind.
Boy, physical plays there down low. Refs letting them go, but
here's Pearsall along the wall.
So much room behind the net.
Carries in front for a blast by Halliday. Rebound sits out front. Caruso couldn't quite get to it. But he goes right back into
oh boy, yeah,
to the defender. I love it. And now they're going to say no ice. They're saying it was deflected by the Penguin defenseman, Chappell. He's under immediate pressure, too. Ridden hard into the boards. And out comes Jones, up for Carlson. Carlson will stop at the line, darting to the middle. Knocked away from him. Chappie will get it up for Jones. Jones twists in the corner. In front, Schweitzer. A 360 move. In front for Carlson's backhand, down low off the pad.
Penguins playing with 8 forwards right now. As Zach Brenneman going in hard to the boards, and Penguins trying to make them pay on the power play.
Here's Carlson with it. Over for Pelly. Pelly walks that line. We've seen it before. He finds Carlson. His shot blocked.
Headsy play by Track there. Guy coming out of the box behind him. He gets all the way into the neutral zone to defend that stretch play, that potential stretch play.
As it'll be dumped in by Dallas around Schweitzer. Has it come off the feet, but able to fire it up. Here's Jones. Jones with Carlson trailing. He'll pull up, look in front, finding Carlson, who shot down low, kicked aside. Great stop.
Love the play by Jones there. Heads up play, spins, and finds Carlson.
Absolutely fantastic play by Jones as a shot comes off the squish tender. Picked up in front, they'll fire it behind the cage. Back out front for a shot. That's blocked. Here's Flume to the puck. Gets a stick up in the hands. We play on.
Yep.
That would have been a hook in the NHL.
For
sure. Pelly around behind, banked off the wall. Here's Flume with it. Pulls up, looks across. Here's Bolus with the step down the wing. Gets stick on puck, blocked. Good stick there by the Dallas defense. Good play by Foster. How often do we say that? Holy cow. Good job to put that puck along the wall. Penguins will battle there. Stars outnumber the Penguins, so they'll keep it in.
Boy, another extended shift here. Penguins looks like they're some tired bodies. Hope that they're able to escape. And they're going to ice the puck. And no, they're saying no.
Clearly an ice, but the goalie did come out to play it. I don't know if that was but that's the goalie's allowed to come out as long as they don't touch it. It's still icing.
Jeez,
this one will be.
Holy smokes. Okay.
We get a whistle here with 7:08 to play.
Penguins get fresh bodies out there. Foster, another spectacular defensive play on that shift, Jeremy.
Heavens. My graphic keeps popping up. Sorry, folks. Let's make that true, though. I keep popping up the Penguins goal graphic by accident with my hand. 7:08 to go here, about halfway through the game. Penguins 2, Stars love. As it's fired wide, a squish off a body and almost came back in. Bros will defend to the wall behind. Good play deep by Pearsall. Able to dig it out, and the Penguins are on the counterattack. It'll come off the stick of Galnak. Here's Bros in along his defensive wall. He'll rim it around for Foster. Foster jamming it up the wall. Comes free for a blast from the point. That'll come off of Halliday. Here's Pearsall getting it to Halliday, who twists it up into the offensive end. And the Penguins will go to work. Foster at the point. Deep for Halliday. Halliday tries to reverse. It's right to a Star. Back pressure coming from Pearsall as Foster takes it away. Palmer with it for the Stars. He'll feed it across. And on what will be an offside play.
Boy, oh boy, some non-stop action. Folks, we'll keep you posted on the status of Zach Brenneman. Looks like he's on the bench, talking to the coaches. Good to see him upright. Good to see him talking to the boys. I think Coach Verbeek being responsible here, very careful.
As a touch pass there by Carlson. Can he spring Jones? Jones up the outside. We've seen them connect earlier. This time Carlson covered in front, and the centering pass comes off the defender. Swipe that, gathered in by Jones. Down low, just bouncing over the stick of Schweitzer. Carlson following on with the pressure.
Strong play by Jack there down low. Boys, he's strong on that stick.
Here's Chappie. Able to get it into the zone, but it'll be an offside play. We'll have a face-off outside of the Stars' end with 5 minutes and 37 seconds to play here in period 2.
I'd say the Penguins have evened up the shots here, Jeremy. I would say it's about 14 apiece, maybe 15 apiece, as the Penguins have definitely held the advantage in offensive zone time here in this period.
Benefited by a couple power plays.
Yep, that's right.
Well, at least one power play in this period. They scored on one late in the last. As it's banked off the boards in front of the scorer's box, it'll be icing.
Boy, I actually might not have called that one.
Right.
So, doesn't really matter what you or I think, huh?
Nope. We don't get to wear the stripes. I mean, we could take the classes.
That's true.
Not gonna. Not gonna. Did it. Face off, battled for it. It'll come back to the point. Caruso keeps it in. Here it is, down low, a centering feed. Poked that by Pearsall.
What a play by Bolus. One touch in front of the net. Nice hockey IQ there to see it and bump that puck. Really nice.
Here's Caruso at the line. Good job delaying there before putting it in, keeping it onside.
Some headsy plays here. That's offsides.
It'll come off Chappie's skate for an offside.
Jeremy, I've noticed now that Coach Verbeek shortening these shifts up. The last maybe 3 shifts, 3-4 shifts. You're seeing these boys come out here quickly. I like to see that. It's a long weekend.
I love it.
And good coaching there by Coach Verbeek.
Well, and especially right now, short of forward, you got to keep them short.
Keep them going. Yep, that's right.
As Pelly will dump it in. Rimmed all the way around. Golnak like a missile tracking it. Carlson follows on like two gnats. They take the puck away. Dallas able to get it to the half wall before chopping it up and out of the zone. A centering pass through the neutral zone was almost picked off by Halliday, but the Stars will gain control and dump it in. They'll rim it behind the squish tender. Pelly back to get it. Fakes one way, chops it back the other. Track works along the wall to defend. Supported well by Carlson.
Nice play, Carlson, there to come in and outnumber Dallas, and looks like the Penguins are going to get the breakout now.
4:20 to play here in period number 2 as Halliday darts in. He's got Pelly driving the net. He'll fire it towards him, but that was about hip high when it got there.
I think he was looking for
like a deflection.
Yeah, that's right.
As it's sent back out, Track will pick it up. Good attack angle there by the Stars forward on the forecheck. Pelly will chop it back to the outside for Track to battle again. Outsized there a bit, Linden Track, as the Penguins dig in the corner. Here's Golnak coming away with it. Forces the defender to spin back. His cross-ice feed picked off, though, and here come the Stars onside at the line. Defended by Carlson to the outside.
Nice
the shot will
save.
go wide, or right off the squish tender's pad and wide. Getting a foot to that one as here comes Carlson. Can he dart around? Tied up by Lee. Centering pass comes in front. Jones will get there. Spinning with it. Looking for a player fresh off the bench. It's Schweitzer. Down low, deflects by Carlson to the area behind the cage.
Well, I thought we might see a penalty there against Carlson. In front, well, not on him, but, against him.
I think 2 hands on the stick there.
Holy.
It allowed the defender there to kind of, I don't want to say get away with it, but, not get a call there. He had 2 hands on his stick. He leaned on him. He didn't really, if he removes one of those hands, I think you get a call. As the Stars try to get behind the Penguins' defense, they'll fire it to the opposite corner. With speed to get to it is Foster. Comes off of a Penguin back to Foster, but a puck chopped in front and waved out to center by Pearsall. Streaking through the neutral zone comes Jones. He'll wind and blast one wide of the net.
I'd like to see more from that play. You get coming into the zone with numbers, and we take a slap shot from the blue line.
Here's Jones again. He'll run into Pearsall, but Schweitzer follows on. Dumped in. 2:25 left as the Stars try to stretch the Penguins. Chappie right in there to cut away the gap up and make a play as the Stars will dump it in. Caruso plays it behind for Chappie. Chappie will twist away from a forechecker. Not once, but twice, creating space.
Nice composure there, and a nice outlet pass to Carlson, who's coming with speed.
Goes off Palmer. It'll be no icing as Palmer and Carlson come together in the corner. Good play by Palmer to use his body and protect the puck, and back come the Stars.
Oh, Chappie without a stick.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there as the Stars drive in. There's Caruso stepping in front. That's the second or third strong defensive play by Caruso in this shift alone. As the Stars drive in, around one, in on the squish tender for a big stop in tight.
Good clear by Flume. Penguins in trouble there. Flume gets the puck out. Fresh bodies on the ice. Cameron Pelly.
Yeah, he was able to change for Chappie, who was without a stick.
It's a pretty good fresh body to get, huh?
Chopping at it. Flume taken away by the Stars. They'll gain the zone onside. Driving right down the middle for a drive that catches iron again. They get to their own rebound in front as it bounces around. It'll come back to the point for a shot that's blocked by Pelly. Caruso high off the glass. He'll bang it off the boards on the opposite side. Here comes Bolus with speed.
Gotta change. Have to get that puck deep and change.
As the Stars counterattack, Caruso was unable to get off. He's still out there. Ties up a player as they go to the boards. Battling in deep. Pelly is fresh. He'll get to the puck with speed.
Let him carry it.
Carrying out. Penguins getting as many guys off the ice as possible. He's joined by Golnak, who's also fresh. As we get inside of 30 seconds here. Pelly, Golnak, in front. Pearsall shot to the near side, kicked away. Pearsall, now Pelly. Pelly with a dandy of a move. Comes in, protects the puck on the backhand, lofts it up top, and it's in the paraphernalia and covered. What a save.
Boy, Cameron Pelly is so electric. Boy,
boogie, woogie, woogie.
Cameron slide on the ice. Holy moly. And you see now the Penguins tried to get that pressure. They were hemmed in their own zone there on that last shift. And lucky to escape. Squish with 16 seconds to go. Equal to the task there.
Couple saves and then 2 big irons here in this one in the second period as Pearsall has it on the outside. He's trying to get to the middle. It'll be sent back in front as time will wind down here on period number 2. I want to thank George Pearsall and his cell phone plan for the feed here as we've got a significantly improved feed.
Jeremy, this period is being brought to you by Visible Wireless. That's right, Visible Wireless. We recently switched from Verizon. Our plan price was cut in half, and it's still the Verizon towers. Exact same coverage for half the price. Visible Wireless, ladies and gentlemen.
I would say no free ads, but it's not free when we are absolutely using your Wi-Fi setting here. So,
if anybody wants a coupon code, I'm happy to send you one. We each get $20 off.
I've just gotten a new phone, which means I think I'm locked into my cell phone company for 3 decades.
So now here the Penguins are entering the third period up 2-0. And I'll tell you, it's been a really strong matchup for both teams. I think the Penguins using their speed, their quickness, and Dallas using that size and that strength. And, you see really their best on display here as the Penguins trying to get up by 3 here as the third period's about to begin.
I would definitely enjoy that.
Yeah.
Third would make me very happy. I know the chat going crazy over there. I love it. We want to remind everybody, if you're listening, go ahead and click the subscribe button for us. Click the subscribe button. It's what we ask. We really sincerely. If you don't have a YouTube account, you probably do. If you have Gmail, you have YouTube. So log into your Gmail. Use your Gmail credentials to log into YouTube. Click that subscribe button for us. As we put 14 minutes on the clock, we switch sides for the final time, and we're going to finish this one on a 200 by 85-foot sheet of frozen water. The Stars dart in onside, defended to the outside by Foster. Pearsall wedges one past the goal, or the defender, the on-rushing forechecker.
Oh, Halliday almost got one behind the defense.
Golnack trying to do it again. As he'll carry it down the line, waiting for the Penguins to get onside. Halliday follows on. He'll wind and drive one at the cage that's gobbled up and held.
All right, 33-second shift. I'd like to see a change, and there you see it. Coach Verbeek sending them out. You want to keep these boys rolling, and I like that play by Coach Kyle Verbeek. Okay.
Face off in the offensive zone. Penguins working it deep. Stars trying to counterattack, and here we see them trying to sneak one away.
Yep.
Trying that stretch play, and we mentioned it. Bell Tire tried it as well.
Yeah, that's
right.
And
the danger is it potentially creates odd man situations for the Penguins down low. So we almost saw one right there, and here's your drive by Jones that goes off the blocker.
Heavy shot there by Jones. He's had a strong game. Lucas Jones has a couple breakaways, a couple nice feeds over to
Carlson.
That play to Carlson, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. As Jones hooked up on the play and run into it the line as the Stars try to counterattack. Penguins getting part of a line change as a centering feed will come the whole way through. And did that go off, Squish?
Nah,
or did it go wide? I couldn't tell.
Might have kissed him on the shoulder there.
Here comes Schweitzer through center. Schweitzer with the move to the inside. He's knocked down as he tries to fire one. Stars to the puck. Schweitzer able to keep it in. Down low for Pearsall as the Penguins look to get a change. In front for a redirect by Bolus. Here come the Stars. Through center for a shot. Gloved by Squish and held. Oh no, he's going to drop it and play it.
He's going to play it.
Here comes Pelly. There was nobody in front, so sometimes the referees make them do that. I think that was the case earlier. I don't know that was the case on that one. But the referees will start to yell, play it, I've told him he doesn't necessarily have to listen.
These games
They'll always give him a warning.
They're running behind, so you're not surprised to see maybe these games, the refs coaxing them along there.
As two players come against the wall, there's Bolus. Stars able to run a breakout. Here's Pearsall on the back pressure. His track will keep it to the outside. Pulling up, hitting one in front, and it'll roll off the stick. Pelly fighting for body position, able to get to it and bank it off the wall to Flume. Flume will find Bolus. Bolus will get it deep. This is the end of the ice. We'd like to see the puck more frequently.
That's right. I like that play by Bolus. He gets center red, and then he gets that puck deep and gets fresh bodies out there.
Speaking of Bolus, we want to thank Todd for jumping on the camera feed here. Todd Bolus working the camera for us here on City TV. Is Halliday with another shot from that same spot he scored. That's like his 4th scoring chance from that area.
Yeah, dynamic player today.
As a cross-ice feed by Dallas misses the mark. They'll be up on the forecheck. Bros will be the first one to it, though. He used the angle and the body to protect that one as it's wedged up the wall. Golnack will further it to Carlson, who twists and able to get it out to center. Following on come the Stars. Defended to the outside by Foster. A shot comes in on the squish tender. He's able to get it with the shoulder and hold on.
Jeremy, nice play there by Squish. That puck comes in high. A lot of times these young goaltenders, they can go down early and they can catch them off guard upstairs. Squish staying up high, tall on his skates, and able to kind of trap that one between his shoulder and his glove. Really nice play.
Pearsall over the faceoff dot. He picked up by Caruso and fed to Chappie. A bouncing puck will roll over his stick, but he stays right with the battle and wedges it up the wall to Jones. His cross-ice feed comes off the stick of Schweitzer, who's right up on the forecheck. D to D by the Stars as they look to regroup out the other side. A good reversal. Jones there to break it up. They'll say it goes off of a player glove on the Star bench. We get a whistle.
Close play there at the blue line. And I didn't see it. I didn't see the offsides.
No, it came off the Stars glove.
Oh, okay.
Bounced up off the stick, hit a glove hanging over the boards there. As you can see, the players like to lean over the boards at this age. So a face-off win there by Pearsall as it's dumped around behind by Chappie, cut off by the Stars, but right there's Jones to play takeaway.
Love that play by Jones. He didn't have anything, so he sends it back down deep, and the Penguins maintained that position.
Jones again intercepting one along the wall. Trying to get it deep again. He does. Stars will regroup behind their net this time.
Let him play back there, right?
Absolutely. As a rolling puck comes in front. Tied up was Pearsall's stick. Schweitzer will get to it, drive it at the cage. That's blocked in front as it bounces around. Pearsall couldn't get that one towards the net. Jones coming back, knocks down a Star. He'll get away with it.
Well, I think they're letting them play here in the third.
As the Penguins get a defensive change, Pelly on the ice.
Yeah, we want to get some fresh bodies out here now.
The Stars try to counterattack. Pelly will play takeaway.
Good possession. Get those bodies out.
He finds Schweitzer. It'll bounce over his stick. But it's all the way deep in the Stars' end again. Schweitzer, at the end of a long shift, you can see him getting on the horse to hustle out. Stars trying to get one behind Pelly. Won't happen.
Oh, look at this. Here we go.
And here comes that potential 2-on-1. And that's Tyler Bolus popping bottles, baby. Grab the dump. Go.
What a play there by Bolus. Comes across the blue line. Carlson feeds him back door. Nice play. Did you see that play by Carlson at the blue line? He danced to the inside. That created the 2-on-1. Bolus knows where to go. Carlson finds him. Wow. Strong play. And I'll tell you what, 3-0 lead feels better than 2.
Oh, way better than 2. So the Penguins jump up to 3-0 lead here on, and that's what happens with those stretch plays too. They're trying to stretch. They have 2-3 guys up here at center ice at times, and that's what allows that odd man rush in behind. And what a finish.
Well, he made no mistake about that.
Here's Carlson giving a piggyback ride, it looked like,
from his knees.
He was knocked to the ice. It's in behind the Star net. Bolus back to it. The most recent goal scorer for the Penguins wedges it even further. Carlson will get there, pulling up, getting body position. Able to battle in the corner. Puck will be pinned there as time ticks on the clock. Almost halfway through, 8 minutes to play here in the third as the Stars try to counterattack. Coming up through center. Across ice feed will come off the stick of Pelly. It'll bounce to the wall. Shot down low, stick to the outside by the squish tender.
Brenneman back on the ice.
Brenneman back on the ice. That's great news as a drive comes from the point. Deflects in, Squish gobbles it up and pounces on the puck.
Jeremy, I don't know how he saw it.
Honestly, we've been working on it. He's been working on it with his goalie coach because he got scored on that screenplay 2 weeks ago against OJG. And he's been working on reading and finding pucks through screens and how to do it. And that was, we'll have to play that one back for his coach because he'll be super proud.
Yes, coach will like that one.
Of the squish tender for getting to that one. Another drive through a screen, kicked out,
my God.
and he'll get to the rebound as he plays Twister down low. Sweet buttery crumpets again.
Jeremy, he gets his his right leg pad out. The last tip of it makes the save. He then lunges over and makes the cover.
They might not be the biggest leg pads, but he had just enough that time.
He used every inch of it.
As a shot goes wide this time. Banked off the wall. Great feed there by Halliday. It's a 2-on-1. Brenneman and Golnack. As Brenneman will find Golnack, it just goes a bit in front of him. Down low, here's Brenneman.
Brenneman flying. Appears no worse for wear.
Rose for a drive from Foster that's wide of the cage. Brenneman knocked down behind the net. They battle in behind the Dallas cage. Back come the Stars off the stick of Brenneman. Here's Foster up for Golnack. Golnack darting in. He's got Halliday with him on a 2-on-3. Penguins changing behind. I love it. They'll work it down in the corner. Halliday pinned against the boards. Penguins get 3 fresh bodies, and they still have possession behind the net.
Nice change there by the Penguins. That's how you get that extended zone time.
Here come the Stars on the counterattack. Crossing over through center. They'll gain the line. Pushed to the outside by Chappie. A centering pass goes off the side of the net after it hit off Chappie's stick. Good stick position there by 57. In black as a shot. A pass comes through the crease and misses its stick. Drive in, down low, chopped wide of the goal. Good hard shot from the point there by Dallas. Caruso battling. Again, how many times have we said that as a feed comes in front and they'll find the back of the net. So a pass comes into the high slot. And probably the biggest Dallas Star getting to it at the hash marks. He's able to find the corner there. And so we've got ourselves this game far from over. We've seen the Stars with numerous scoring chances. A couple go off the iron. A couple big stops by Squish. That one, a laser from the slot there that'll beat him for the first goal. And I will mention ending Squish's shutout streak as he was on a bit of a tear there from the Buffalo games. He got scored on in the first period of the first game, and I think early in the second last week, and then hadn't given one up in that second game, a 1-0 Penguins win, and had gone 2.5 periods here.
I was tempted to mention it earlier, but you don't want to say it out loud, right?
No. As Track will be the first one to it. He's hooked up a bit, but he's able to advance the puck for Pelly. Pelly has to go off of the forechecker's stick. Look at the Stars up on the forecheck now as Pearsall will chop it back out the center. Jones trying to catch up with it. He will! Shooting it down low. It bounces around and is cleared by Dallas.
Boy, back and forth action here. 5:10 to go in the third period.
Look for the Penguins to be responsible here with that F3. Look for the defenseman to continue to gap up, right? As the Stars drive in, a shot down low, deflects just wide. That was a dangerous play. Schweitzer to the puck. He'll loft it up through center. Here comes Carlson. What an area pass by Schweitzer off the glass.
Nice play there.
Penguins, Flume picks it off, tries to play it around the defender. Shot comes in low, rebound, chopped wide.
With the Dallas Stars goalie making some huge saves here as well.
Keeping his team in it. As Bolus gets the puck, turns back the other way, we'll have an offside play.
Hey, speaking of Bolus, I've had multiple text messages appear, Jeremy, complimenting the camera work of Todd Bolus. So thank you, Todd. The zooming, the panning.
Unfortunately, I think, put my face on TV, which was not a good thing for anyone.
Wow. No one's perfect.
But he is doing an absolutely stellar job. As the faceoff will come out of the Stars line. Picked up by Dallas. They'll drive back into the Penguin end. A centering pass Goes all the way through. To the point for a drive. That's
another
kicked
big
out.
save.
And knocked down was a Star, but the Penguins are counterattacking. Here's Carlson in front off Foster. They'll say onside as the shot comes in.
Was it?
I don't know.
Okay.
It was because they didn't blow a whistle.
Yeah, that's true.
We've got 4 minutes left, and folks, don't go anywhere because this is not over, and that's going to be a hook, and that's the right call.
It is. It is. That was a tough play there. And you got to think, if you're Dallas, maybe they call a timeout.
They have had plenty of chances here.
Down by 2 with 4 minutes to go, 3:59 to be exact. And well, if you're Patrick Waugh coaching, they're probably pulling the goalie here. I doubt that they'll do it, though.
Yeah. Down by 2, but they have a man advantage, and they've got plenty of talent on the ice. So the Penguins are going to be under siege.
Golnak and Brenneman, joined by Caruso and Chappell, a solid group here, out to kill this penalty.
And I would tend to think that Caruso's battle level that we have seen all game long, a big factor in the decision to have him and Chappie, just two battlers, as Brenneman pokes it free from the defense, chop that from behind, and they will get it. Is it a penalty shot? No! How's that not a penalty shot?
Oh, they're calling a slash.
They'll probably say he didn't have complete control of the puck when he was tripped up, but it will even things up here for the Penguins.
Boy, he attacked that point and was able to create the turnover. I don't think that the Dallas defender realized the speed and intensity that Brenneman had coming towards him. What a huge, huge penalty to draw there for Zach Brenneman.
Makes it 4-on-4, which means there's going to be a lot of ice. So we want to see the Penguins stay responsible here as a heavy cross check there on Brenneman as I think he's under the Dallas skin as well as a poke check by Chappie. Great play. That's offsides at the line.
Yeah, Brenneman is definitely under the skin of this Dallas Stars team. There's no question about that. And you see it paying dividends there as he draws the penalty to make it a 4-on-4 situation here.
And the 4 Penguins will be Pearsall, Pelly, Halliday, and Track as Pearsall tries to go around the defender, counterattack. Here come the Stars. Into the middle for a shot wide of the squish tender. A 2-on-2 developed there as they get it to the outside. The Stars will be activating everyone.
Yeah, they will.
And we'll keep an eye at the other end as well. As it's back to the point for a blast. The squish tender got it in the chest and holds on.
I see Braden there attack the point and kind of second guess that decision to get in front of the shot as the 6'4" defenseman from Dallas looks for the clap bomb.
33 seconds left on the on the Penguin penalty. 48 on the Dallas penalty. As it's banked off the boards. Up after it is Halliday. Onside in front. Pearsall's drive is gloved and held.
Nice play by Jimmy.
Excellent feed.
Yeah, he's able to turn, get that puck, throw it over to Pearsall, who goes glove side, high glove. And the goalie said, look what I found.
3-1, Penguins lead third period action here. As the Stars will control behind. We've seen 4 on the ice for a long time here. He's the Stars goal scorer in this one as it's chopped away by Track. Here's Pelly.
I love the play by Carlson there to reload.
Here's Pelly to the red line and deep. A good, smart, headsy play there by the Penguin defenseman. Jones up on the forecheck. Now Carlson as the time expires on the Flume penalty. Here come the Stars, short-handed now to the Penguin end. Leaving it along the wall for a shot that goes up and over the cage, blocker side. Stars chop it in behind the Penguin net. Short-handed, but only for one more second. It's a shot off the iron behind and gloved by the squish tender.
Dallas pulls the goalie there, Jeremy, with 2:11 left to go in the third period. Dallas putting the extra attacker on the ice. That's going to be 6-on-5 hockey. And Coach Verbeek is going to bring out the Brenneman unit with 2:11 left to play.
Brenneman, Halliday, Golnak. Bros and Foster as a shot from the point off the squish tender. 6 Stars, 5 Penguins, 2 minutes on the clock. As it's worked to the outside. In front, good play by Golnack.
Oh,
as a shot goes wide. Look at the squish tender out there just trying to cut the angle. Doing everything they can here to keep the puck out as the Stars control down low. Shot off the outside. It'll come off the back of the squish tender and get behind him. A tough angle there. You have no choice as a goalie but to be down and protecting that post as they come out from behind the net.
I have no idea how that puck went in.
So it's it's what happens when you're small.
Okay.
So it went up and over. It went off a stick, I believe, in front, up over the shoulder. It actually caught him on the shoulder, I believe. But it'll end up behind the net, and it's 3-2 as back in come the Stars. They put the goalie back in, but now he's back out again.
The Stars back up 6-on-5.
Penguins need to get control and clear one as it comes across, and the squish tender makes a huge save.
Boy, a 10-bell save there by Squish, Jeremy. A 10-bell save. Dives across post to post into the full split. Razor sharp there by number 1, Squishy Evans. And
I don't know if I have what it takes to call the rest of this game.
oh my God, 1:29 left to go. And Dallas is just pouring it all on right here. Up by 1.
Trailing by 1. Penguins up by 1.
Penguins up by 1.
As Pearsall battles for the faceoff. That one won by the defense as Chappie gets to it. His pass can't quite get out, but it'll be Schweitzer. Now Carlson. Can they get it out the center? Here's Jones. He'll look up. It's an empty net, and he finds the back of the cage.
What a play there. Penguins, gutsy effort to get that puck out of the zone. Up to Jones. He knows what to do with it. Lucas Jones give the Penguins a 2-goal lead here with 1:15 left to go in the third frame.
Oh, and we needed that one. An empty netter for Jones makes it 4-2. I would expect to see the goaltender come back out again.
Jeremy on life support here in the bleachers.
As we do see the goalie come out, they dump it back in. 1 minute to play in the third period. 1 minute as Schweitzer along the wall. I love this Dallas coach too. It's Jones trying again for the empty net. Knocked down on the play, but it will be an icing nonetheless.
Big face-off here in the Penguin zone. By the way, if you're tuning in, stick around after the game for the Commodores' 3 stars of the game.
One of them is going to be the defibrillator that's currently hooked up to my chest.
Keeping Jeremy alive here in the cine oven. Holy crap.
Oh, Pearsall. Brenneman on the faceoff. Back for Caruso. Up the wall. Brenneman battling. He'll wedge it out, and it'll come all the way out of the zone. Sent all the way across. Chappie knocked out on the play. It's onside. The drive comes in. Squish will kick it away. Halliday follows along the wall. Back in for Chappie. Chappie, twist one way, goes the other. Looks, and there's the Chappie flip. Out to center. Brenneman just crunched at center ice.
I don't like seeing him get hit like that again.
And it's offsides as Brenneman fires it in the yawning net. But it will not count. It will be an offside play.
That puck's going to come all the way back.
I don't think that's the right call, though. He clearly didn't know the player was still in the zone.
Right, not an intentional offside.
That should not be an intentional offside. This is not a good call.
Jeremy, this is an emotional, exciting affair we have here this evening.
I don't know if there's something with it going in the net that makes it come the whole way back, so I really don't know that.
Okay.
There could be. As down on the puck falls the Penguin as a jab comes in from the Stars.
They're calling a penalty on Brenneman.
For falling on the puck, which you can't do. It's the right call. It is. You can't just dive on the puck. You got to try to play it. So Brenneman will head to the box. But he did take half the time off the clock. So Penguins will be short-handed. 6-on-4 now.
Hold on there.
They're throwing him out. He gets an unsportsmanlike conduct call as well. And now we're going to wait for him to skate off the ice. The referee insisting that he leave. And they're making him go through the Stars bench. That's not appropriate. Somebody needs to open a door at the other end. Luckily, nothing happening there.
Boy, oh boy.
So it looks like it'll be Halliday to step in and take the face off.
And you see some of these plays here when the refs let it go the whole game. You know, this is often what you end up with.
As it's wedged out the center, can Golnack get there? Yawning net as he fires it in! And they're gonna run the rest of this one off, baby. This one is over. The Penguins 5. The Dallas Stars 2 in an absolute thriller here from Detroit in pool play. Can it get more exciting than that? I don't know what to say, so I'm just going to send it over to the Commodore for today's 3 stars.
I don't like a little bit of what I'm seeing on the ice, Jeremy.
I wasn't paying attention. So.
There's some sportsmanship that I think the Penguins could improve upon, to be candid. But we'll go to the 3 stars of the game. The 3rd star of the game, the Penguins, number 19, Jimmy Halliday, gets this scoring off. Really a dominant player all over the ice, and a huge first goal for the Penguins. 2nd star of the game, number 88 for the Penguins, Danny Foster.
Amen to that.
Just a goaltender's dream. Blocking shots with every part of his body, making great reads, keeping pucks in the zone. Just great play by Danny. And the number 1 star of the game, and number 1 in your program, the squish tender. I don't know if I've seen him play better.
I don't either.
I mean, holy moly.
Game.
He was back and forth, post to post, making saves left and right. Awesome game by Squish. 5-2 Penguins victory.
So the Penguins victorious. They'll be back in action tomorrow at 10 something, 9 something. Whenever it is, you'll find it here on Cine TV. Here from Detroit, thank you. And have a good evening.